What's going on, guys? This is KNasty3890 here. Welcome back to the New York Mets franchise, episode number 3. We're doing the offseason 2018-2019. We got some work to do. Let's first just see who wins the 2018 World Series. It is, I'm a happy man, Boston Red Sox defeat the Dodgers. I would not mind that in real life. If you guys didn't know, I'm a big Red Sox fan. So, there we go. Let's see who retired. Mike Napoli, who was on our bench, retired. Yeah, hit 2 home runs. Finished with 269. Jose Bautista got that ring with the Red Sox. Victor, CC, James Shields. Beltre and Pujols retired, both Hall of Famers. Obviously, first ballot for both. Staff, we're going to need a manager and a third base coach. Exclusive free agents. Familia, he pitched pretty good at 3 ERA, but he is regressing. I don't want to pay a lot for him. 6.8 too much. Blevins, he struggled. Unless it's like under $2 million. No, I'm not going to pay that. But let him walk, Asdrubal, he's okay. $4 million, no. We can probably find better. And Ramos, he struggled. I'm probably not going to sign any of these guys. Keep that money for other pieces. Because, a lot of them are bullpen. But we had Swarzak, who did well. Lugo's a young guy. He did well. Ramos, we're going to let walk. Carson Smith, pitched okay, not great. Malcolm West is a guy who maybe next year, but we can find some other bullpen guys. David Rose, I think he was a draft pick of ours, I believe. Yep. Maybe he finds a spot in the rotation next year. I wouldn't be shocked. Probably AAA to start the year. We got these 4. But let's continue the offseason. Part of me wants, I'm gonna be an idiot. I'm gonna put a qualifying offer on Familia. I think a team might sign him to like a 4-year, $30 million deal. 27, something like that. And we'll get the draft pick. I'm gonna take a chance. All right, one more day, and let's take a look at our arbitration players. Jacob deGrom. So he had a great year. 2 years till he's a free agent. So, the Mets move would, the typical Mets move would go year to year with these guys, but he's already 30. And I'm thinking, let's just give him that 2-year deal until he's a free agent. He's 32 at that time. Starting pitchers at 32, 33 are going to decline. We can probably just get the draft pick for him. Let's just get him locked up till that time. $8.1 million a year. Now, Syndergaard's different. He always regresses in these franchises. You can see he's regressing now. It doesn't make sense. He pitched great. He's only 26. I don't want to put big money into him if he's going to just regress. So 3 years, 8.8, I think is fair. He'll be 29 at that time. If he doesn't regress, it may hurt us, but if he does, it covers our tracks. So we'll give him that 3-year deal. About 27.6. Carson Smith, definitely want to keep him. How much will he cost for a couple years? 2.4 for 2 years. He'll be a free agent at that time. He'll be 31, but that's not bad for a bullpen arm. Jake Lamb, he did well for us. I definitely want to keep him around. Good power there. Solid all-around player. He has 4 years of service time, so it might be kind of expensive. I'll do just go 2 years. He'll be a free agent at that time, but maybe we'll have a different player then. But that's cheap. We can maybe get a relatively big name. Triggs. Let's just pay him 5 years, 7. Let's go. There's no point going 5 years when he's 30 years old. Let's just go cheap. There we go. Conforto, I want to lock him up. He hit 32 home runs, 312 average, 3 years of service time, a 5-year deal. Yeah, let's just do it. 5 years, 32.5. He's 26. He'll be 31 at that time. Steven Matz, he didn't have a great year, not a bad year. I don't want to pay a lot for him. I might take him to arbitration. Let's go like 1.5 in arbitration. Wilmer Flores, I think we can keep him around. Maybe put him at second base. I don't know. But I don't want to pay a lot for him. 1.9 I think is fair. Because he may be a platoon player. We'll go to 2. Blake Swihart, he had year. But we'll see. Again, another guy I might give arbitration. What was his contract last year? 800. Let's just go like a 1.3 million on arbitration. And then Vance Worley, we're just going to let walk. So let's go to tender contracts. Benintendi, I definitely want to lock him up if we can. a 5-year. If he goes 6 years, it's at least 30. And we don't have to worry about him anymore. We're paying a little bit more now, but we're going to save some money. But then we don't have to worry about it. We got him. He's under team control till he's 30. So let's just get him. I'll probably put a player option on that. That will save us a little bit of money on that last year. But that buys out, I believe it'd buy out 1 to 2 years of free agency, depending on if he accepts that player option or not. So yeah, the Mets are paying someone. It's unreal. This is unrealistic, right? 6 years, $99 million. Seth Lugo, nothing too crazy. So yeah, like at 2 years, a couple mil. Not even 1.4. Paul Sewald, something small. Like, yeah, I'll just do like a $500,000. And then the rest of these I'm just going to sign. You guys don't need to see it. And then we'll move on with the offseason. Just give me a second. We'll get this all taken care of. All right, so I went through and offered all those contracts. So let's take a look at free agency. And we're not going to get Harper. I would love to, but we're not going to get him. Actually, before we look at that, let's take a look at the team. So maybe a starter. I liked Syndergaard, DeGrom, Triggs, Matz. And Rose, like I said, was a guy we drafted last year. It already looks pretty good. Maybe we get someone else. Maybe you get a bullpen arm. I think 1 or 2 bullpen arms. Maybe a new catcher instead of Swihart. We'll see. First base, we got Brandon Belt. We can put Wilmer Flores at second, or we can go with Sosa, the youngster. But I think Sosa 1 more year would do him well in the minors. Jake Limbs at third. Short, we got Paul DeJong. Outfield, Cespedes, Benintendi, and Conforto. So that's pretty good there. So I think really maybe a second baseman, maybe a catcher, definitely 1 or 2 bullpen arms, and maybe a starter in free agency. So starters, Patrick Corbin pitched all right, but he's probably going to be pretty expensive, $15 million a year. Drew Palmer, I'm good. That's pretty much it. Bullpen, Brad Bark, he pitched well. How much would he cost? 4.4. I do a 2-year player option. I think that's fair. Justin Wilson, he struggled. Zach Britton, he pitched okay at 3.98. Doolittle, 2.24. $8 million. I'll do a 2-year $8 million for that. I mean, he looks to be like an elite closer. Familia, hopefully a team will take him. Catchers, Brian McCann's out there. Robinson Chirinos can hit for power. How much would he cost? $7 million. Okay, that's pretty pricey. Tyler Flowers is a good hitting catcher, but I might just stick with Swihart. Second base, Dozier's out there. I don't want to give up a draft pick for Dozier. Daniel Murphy, can we bring Murph back? 31 home runs. A 2-year offer. I'll see if it won't cost us a draft pick. And I think that was it. So, yeah, let's see what happens in free agency, boys. All right, we can't afford Daniel Murphy or a Doolittle. And some of our guys don't want. All right, so I guess we don't have that much money. So Zach Britton's a Blue Jay. Dozier's a... Blue Jays. Machado's a Mariner. Corbin's a Nat. Harper's a Brewer. Moustakas is an Indian. I actually want to make sure we can sign some of these guys. Because I do want this dude. A lot of these guys I didn't want to sign because they're going to make like $500,000, and I can just sign any minor leaguer for like that amount. I don't care too much how well our minor league teams do. But I do want if we can get like $100,000. We did get Bark. Okay, so we need another closer. But before we do anything, I want to see what happens with why are they no longer? I definitely want Munoz. Donaldson's an Oriole. Stays in the division. All right, why are you being a dick? I think he signed that. No, not yet, but he hasn't declined it yet. Did Familia sign with anyone? He did, so we got a draft pick for that. So that was smart. I actually did something. I was smart one time. So let's play the trade market then. Maybe another starter. Like I said, I want Rose in the minors to start the year. So let's find someone cheap who has good walks per 9. We know that's important. So let's go find a guy like that. And I don't really care what their potential is. Like, it could just be like a C potential, something like that. Shelby Miller? No, not good. Henry Owens, I know, isn't good. Waka? Maybe. He hasn't signed his contract yet. Ivan Nova, great walks per night. Let's get Ivan Nova. Wouldn't cost much. They want shortstops. We really don't have much. Guess let's just go to some starting pitching depth, like Corey Oswalt. Oh, that gets the deal done immediately. Can we get a reliever out of this? Rendon's okay. Segras hasn't signed. Oh, if we can get Rivero out of this. Oh, we can. Oh, and he has a good team-friendly contract. We just give him another. There we go. We get two starters. We get two pitchers. We get Nova, and then we get Rivero as our closer. So now we really just want to get like a second baseman. Like I said, we don't need anything like. I don't need to get like a superstar. I think Sosa's going to be a really good player. We just need someone to kind of hold the fort in the meantime. Castro's the final year of his deal. He's probably going to outprice us. Bruno Odor way outpriced us. Cano's obviously way too expensive. Kipnis, final year of his deal. Could we figure it? They want a catcher in right field. I think we actually have outfield prospects. I'm not giving up Wall. Actually, if I include Lagares, okay. The money will work if we include him. By the way, Benintendi did sign his contract, so we have him. I'd give up Flores to get him. That saves us some money. There we go. Actually, he's probably our backup catcher. There we go. So we get Jason Kipnis, and he's last year of his deal, but he definitely is going to be a nice player in our team. He hit 307, 29 home runs last year. Do I think he'll do that again? Probably not, but that's not a bad player. I think we can improve the bullpen in the Rule 5 draft, get a backup, maybe even get a starting catcher in it. But I like the team now. So our rotation of Syndergaard, DeGrom, Triggs, Nova, Matz, Longman, I don't know, maybe we do. I think Rose should start here in AAA. We can probably get a guy, maybe find one in free agency. It's like a guy who'd be a good long man. Jason Hammel, maybe. 3.6, that's too expensive. J. Happ. I don't want to pay 3.9 for a long man. I want to pay under $2 million. Charlie Morton, maybe. He did struggle. Wade Miley. Matt Moore. Matt Harvey. Wayno. How much would he cost? 2.4. Brett Anderson has good walks per 9. I think we can find someone in the Rule 5 draft. So let's get into that now. We already did the 40-man. Rule 5 draft. So we're going to have the 16th pick in the Major League Baseball draft. And let's see what's out there. So I definitely want to get some bullpen. I can never say this dude's last name. I just call him Sam. But he's usually pretty good. So we're going to draft Sam. I know you guys in the comments will be like, they'll tell me how to spell it. I mean, or how to pronounce it. I'm incapable of pronouncing it correctly. I'll get Zich. Ooh, he did regress a little bit. Maybe. We'll get Banty as a backup catcher. What's his contract? $620,000. As a backup, that's a good backup catcher. And then maybe see if we can get. Maybe I'll just make a trade and get a long man. I think that's good. So let's go just get a long, or even just get like a reliever with some good stamina. Do we have that? No. Lugo, actually Lugo can be it. We'll have Seth Lugo be the long man. So then I kind of want one more bullpen piece. Got to be cheap. Torres is a lefty who I like. It's kind of expensive in terms of value. They want relievers. Well, do we have a young reliever? We have some. Montero. Oh, that actually moves it quite a bit. There we go. And just but that's fine. And we get Torres. I like the team now. What's our budget looking like? We still have money to spend. And I think that's nice to have during the regular season if we need to go get someone. Our budget right now is we have $97 million on player contracts. Cespedes is making 18, Benintendi. But only guy who's like coming up as a free agent next year is Kipnis, and that's fine. And then Swarzak, actually, but he shouldn't be too expensive. Nova is too, but yeah, we're pretty good. So let's say hi to Juno. She's obviously has the fleas. All right, Matz. They sided with Matz, whose contract's 2.8. They sided with Swihart, whose contract's 2.7. We need to do the coaches. We need a manager and a third base coach. Ron Washington, I'm good. Here we go. Willie Becker. Let's get him. And as a third base coach. Here we go. Skaggs. Is he related to Tyler? And I know we're gonna have to just sign a bunch of minor league free agents, because look at our roster. We have 22 in the major league roster, and then we have 12 in Triple A, 20 in Double A, and 3 in Single A. So I'm gonna just go into the free agency and just sign minor league free agents, like guys who would make nothing. I don't want to pay you guys a lot. I want it to be cheap. Just go through a bunch of these guys. Ooh, a B potential. Hello. That's not bad. Didn't think there'd be one there. Don't want anyone if anyone has played like Major League time, their contracts automatically become more expensive. So let's just get some starters now. The rest of these guys are like deep potential, but now now we actually have like a full system. So let's go to the regular season and get the team lineup and everything all set up, and then that should be good. So, how are our scouts? International, can we improve? We can improve that. East, we can improve that. Okay, we're good on that. Top prospects. We should have a couple. Unless they're an A-ball, which then they don't show up on this. They must just be an A-ball, because I know we have a couple guys who should be. Huh. I want Rose in AAA. I want Torres in the bigs. Like, Rick Wall is not a top 50 prospect? Really? Unless I missed him. And then also... Actually, I want Rick Wall to start the year in AA. And then we also have Clinic. They have to be on that. I don't know why all these guys are on the big league roster. That makes no sense. Let me double check those top 50 prospects. Maybe I just missed it. Okay, there we go. Rick Wall's at 20. Okay, I must have just missed it. Where's Clinic? At 43. Okay, there they are. I'm an idiot sometimes. Syndergaard, DeGrom, Triggs, Matz, Nova. I like that. We have a very full bullpen. I'm probably going to send down Seawald, because I want Torres as a lefty with Rivero, so let's send Seawald down. So AAA has one too many people. Let's send one guy down to Class A. There we go. Lineup. Okay, we're gonna need to add. We need to add 3 players. So we have 2 catchers. We do need a backup first baseman. I might just go sign one. Rivera can play first, actually. So we have him. Munoz, I'll probably just call it Munoz. I know he has a B potential, so I don't want to waste him, but I think he'll play a lot because of that not durability, that flexibility that he can play all those different positions. I like this guy, Coronado. He's the guy we drafted. Now he's only a C potential, but there's some skill there. Can hit. Let's just put him on the big league club. And I want to, maybe let's just sign a free agent. Hanley, if he's cheap. 2.2 for 1 year, I'm okay with that. Okay. So, I don't want Benintendi leading off. I kind of want to do Belt because he gets on base. Did hit 21 home runs, though. And I'll probably have Hanley DH when we play in the American League. And I'll have Benintendi in the outfield. Cespedes in right, Benintendi in left, Conforto in center. Let's put Belt leading off, I guess. And let's put Benintendi second, Conforto. What did Benintendi? 305, 396. No, let's have Benintendi lead off. Because then we can kind of then I got an idea for this. Then maybe put Paul DeJong bat second. He doesn't really get on base, though. Cespedes doesn't really get on base. Let's put Conforto second, maybe, because he does get on base. And then, like, Cespedes, DeJong, Lamb, Belt. Yeah. That's not bad. So Benintendi, Conforto. So I want to switch those positions. Cespedes is third. DeJong, Lamb, Belt, Kipnis, Swihart. Yeah, that's not bad. That's a pretty solid lineup. I can work with that. And like I said, make sure Cespedes is in right. And let's finish this off. With Cespedes bat third. I think this is a pretty good team. Will we make the playoffs? I hope so. I do hope so. Our budget's good, so we got some money. We signed Hanley. But we should have... I think we should be a pretty good team. Do we have sponsors? We do have the sponsors. If you look at standings, we are ranked 8th. And look at that. Now, defense and speed are never good. But look at the power, the contact, the pitching. Should be a good team. We won... How many games did we win last year? 83. Could we get 88, 89, make a wild card, maybe win the division? I don't know. We'll find out in the next episode, guys. We'll start doing the regular season. Hope you guys did enjoy this. Please drop a like if you did. I'll talk to y'all later. Take it easy. Peace.